6 hours after the big moment. I hope you all watched the game. It was a great game. I have to congratulate our Spanish colleagues and maybe also Spanish fans. It was a big difference between both teams, and it was well deserved, I think, the victory for Barcelona. I will talk about training and performance management. I'm a Dutchman, but together with Louis van Gaal we went over to Bayern Munchen for the last 2 years. Well, our task was to become champion, and the next year also to become champion, actually to win the Champions League, but as you all know, this year we were not that successful. So we were not in England. I will talk about three aspects in this talk. I will give some background about the performance process we initiated with Bayern Munchen. And especially I will talk somewhat more about what is soccer, what's the game of soccer. Because I think if you're a scientist and you're interested in the game, you should have a certain amount of knowledge to do your research, but also to communicate with the coach. How do we monitor training and games? It's a discussion. Should we do tests separately and play the game? Or, and that's my opinion, we can get a lot of data out of the training and out of the games. We should use that type of information to check what the performance is of the player and how he develops over time. And at the end I will summarize it and give some areas I think are very promising, not only for basic research, but also for the applied side. This is our home in Munchen. It's a big stadium. 70,000 people can be there and watch our games. It's a big club for Germany. We have a turnover of 350 million euro, so we have to gain every day about 1 million euro. So that's a huge task for our group. If I talk about the performance process, I think this triangle is the key. For the coach, it's very important to have an understanding and a knowledge of the demands of the game. And that depends on the country and the level you are playing at. For us, that is the Bundesliga, and actually you have to win the Bundesliga and the Champions League, and we want to be by the last 4 in the Champions League. So you can make an analysis of what type of play you have to put on the pitch to play that game in that way. Based on the demands. For the coach, it's very important to have an idea of what kind of players do I have, what are the profiles, what's the qualities in defensive, in my defensive organization, but also in my offensive organization. And based on the demands and the profile of the players, we will develop a type of play, a system of play. And this triangle is always the basis for a coach to start with a club, but also to develop further the team and the performance of Now, based on that information, you are selecting your group, selecting in or selecting out. Some people don't fit that well in your group or in the way you want to play, and that's why you start your scouting and are looking for new players. So the scouting of players is always depends always on the demands, the system you play, and of course also of the players you already have in your team. And that's also crucial for your youth academy. It's partly a separate education and an academy, but at the end you want that your players from the youth academy are able to come in the first team and participate in your first team. Well, profiling of your players you can do with a lot of tests. You can do strength tests, you can do an aerobic play the game and see what's happening in the game and how they do in the game. So matches, but also training, they give you a lot of information about how the profiles of the player, and it gives you, of course, a lot of opportunities to develop the qualities of your players. And in addition, you always have the option to do extra tests. The key thing is always to develop the key elements you need in soccer, and that's the technical skills, the insight, the technical skills, your personality, the mental factors, and the speed that stands for the physical aspect. But at the end, development of these factors are important. But at the end, it should result in improved performance. And as a coach, you have a lot of options and measures you can have in the club. And for example, with Bayern Munich, well, the most important one is observation by the coach and his staff. And you have to talk with each other about that. What are they looking at? But when a player comes at the club and you look at him, you get already a lot of information about this player. If you train with that guy, you see a lot of information. In addition, we have systems like MISCO for game data. We use Sports Code. We have LPM, the software of Emotional, and we are monitoring our training, every training, and of course all our games. We use video, we use questionnaires like the rescue, recovery stress questionnaires. We are using tests. We do the functional movement screening, and of course also from the medical staff we get a lot of information back how the players are at that moment. I want to shortly go into the area of game and the system and structure of the game. To understand the game and know what the quality should be of the players, we look actually about the performance in the four main moments of the game. We start mostly with position, ball position of the opponent. And why is that so? Well, when the opponent has the ball, you can quite good structure and organize your defense, and for the coach that's very helpful, and he can do a lot in that area. If you look, if the opponent is losing the ball, you can transition, changing from ball position. The critical aspect in this phase is that the opponent is not organized. They were attacking, you get the ball, and that is the situation. You have more chances, more options to get the clear chances. In the third stage, you have ball possession. Opponent is organized, so it takes more time, and the requirements are higher to get your chances. You're losing the ball, the opponent gets the ball, and you are not organized. That's for the opponent a good moment to score the goal. Yesterday, for example, we saw an intro. Manchester United won the ball. Barcelona was not well organized in that moment because they were wide and they were in ball possession. And that are typically the moments that teams can score goals. Here you see the formation of our team. We are the white dots, and this is our opponent. Our formation is one goalkeeper, four defenders, four midfielders, one striker, and this is a midfielder and a second striker. We see four defenders on line, two guys as defensive midfield players, the wingers. Actually, they are the attacking outside midfield players. That's Iron Robin and Frank Ribéry. We have a striker over here, and this is a very important position because that's the 10th position in our game. Partly he is a second striker, but he should also be between the lines. The ball position is over here, so he has always to look for space to get over the ball later. So it has to be a very keen player who can read the game, know where the space is, and when he gets the ball, he should be skilled to turn over and give the last pass when possible. Now, in our system, the fullbacks are very important because they have So the interaction between those two players is crucial. When Robin goes inside, Philip Lam, he can go in this area and give the cross. So all over the place you have couples of players. And they have to work together to cover the area and to play the game as we want they play the game. For example, some points in ball possession. We want high ball circulation. We are in ball possession. Our opponent is well organized, so we have to find the openings and crucially the high ball circulation. Well, Barcelona, of course. If you saw the game yesterday, they had great qualities in this particular situation. We need good field coverage, position play. I already explained that between the lines. We want to create many lines. We need triangles. So we have always two options to play the ball. We want the field wide and needed in this type of game where the opponent is very compact, is high on anticipation and reading the game. Now, if you look at the physical data of such type of play, is 45 minutes